Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's been a few days and that's just been because there's been like no ARK news, but in today's video we're going to be talking about the next update for ARK as well as a few other things that have happened within the community as well as the new community crunch 251. There are some really exciting times coming up for ARK, especially in March with the Genesis Part 2 DLC, so we've kind of just got a few like cool events and stuff building up to that DLC. But anyway guys, if you do enjoy today's video for the first video back after a few days, smash that like button. Let's see if we can get over 800 likes guys on today's video. Make sure to be subscribed as well guys, because you have been showing so much support on the channel. We're nearly at 190k, building closer and closer to that 200,000, so thank you so much for subscribing, and let's just get in with the ARK news. So the first thing we're going to be going through is the community crunch, then we'll go in with the update that has happened, and then we're going to be talking about the update that is coming up, which is an event in ARK Survival Evolved. So 251 community crunch last week in ARK and more. Now we were kind of expecting to have a Genesis Part 2 reveal again today. There was meant to be one in the community crunch 250, but unfortunately that was delayed, and we still haven't got another one like a Genesis reveal, which is a little bit frustrating, but hopefully it is coming sometime soon, because we're nearly in February now, which means a month. It'll be like a month and a half until Genesis Part 2, and we want to see more. But anyway, Wildcard have been trying to find out what people want when there isn't really much news to share, and they did this thing called Last Week in ARK, and it's like, welcome to another edition of the Community Crunch Survivors. In the past, the community has expressed an interest in analytics, so we'd like to pilot a new segment called Last Week in ARK that highlights general analytics and statistics. I knew I was going to mess that up. We collect on the back end. Consider this a sample of things we might be able to provide if there is community interest. What types of things are you interested in seeing, and are there any like different metrics that interest you more? Sound off and let us know. So this is the sort of first month of the first sort of week of January, or you know, around about that sort of time, and they've given us some information about what kills by wild dino, and Raptor is absolutely crazy. I knew it would be Raptor though, at about 125,000. We've got the Dilo, which I think these are the obvious ones, aren't they? Like, you would have expected it. The Dilo's up there with like 90 or 85,000. The Piranha has to be up there as well. People going swimming in the water and dying straight away at the beginning with about 75,000. And the Therizinosaur there with about what, 70,000 as well, something like that. So that is some really cool information to know. I kind of thought that is the way it would have been, because they're like a lot of the starter dinos and stuff, but it's very funny to see the amount of people just in 1 week that's happened to. So, players killed by weapon type. So on the PC, the compound bow is the highest at nearly 20,000. Then it's the fabricated sniper, spear, crossbow and bow. And it's very, very different on the console, as the spear on the PS4 and Xbox is very high. Now, funny enough, as you can see on the PS4, there's actually double more players that have been killed, which may be just been due to how many people play on the servers or something. But spear is at nearly 10,000 and Xbox is at like just over 4,000. Then the pike, then the bow, then the crossbow, and the metal hatchet is the same on both things. But anyway, so that is the kind of cool thing that Wildcard are going to be doing more. I'd like to see a little bit more about, you know, maybe favourite dinos or most tamed and things like that. But anyway, no Evo event this week. Pretty sad. I know people aren't going to be very happy with that. Community art this week. This is a really cool one of a Spino here. We've got another bit of, I think there's a Therizino there. We've got a cool desert base here. A house by the dock. This is actually a very cool house, whoever created this, by Sam. Gas bags, which is in the Discord, which was a really cool design, and I think that's pretty much it. Wishing you a stress-free weekend. Catch you next week, Studio Wildcard. And I know there'll be some people sort of wanting to be like, you know, I want to see a little bit more stuff in it. Obviously, because I know this is what we're talking about. When we want to see at least, if there's nothing to share, it's nice to see something cool like this. But, you know, I just want that Genesis Part 2 reveal. Anyway, the update that did actually happen recently is pretty much the same on all platforms. So I've just got the Xbox patch notes up, but it's the same on everything. So fixed a perma stall with the sessions with the server session filter. fixed a visual issue with the Tech Federation chess piece that did come in the new update for Genesis Chronicles Part like 3, I think it is. Removed unnecessary legacy event content in the main menu, music/wallpaper, and fixed some client-side stalls, which I think this update came to about 6 gigabytes, so it was a lot bigger. I would have only expected something like a gigabyte from something like this, but it's crazy to see that they've actually had something as big as that. But the next big stage for ARK, what's coming? Genesis Chronicles 4. So, you will be getting the next piece of the Tech Federation armor, or skin, from now on. And potentially, it could be all the rest of the pieces. So far, I think we've had the boots, the leggings, and the chest. So the gauntlet and the helmet, I think, we'll get in the next update. And also in February, which is when the update will be, the release of ARK Love Evolved 2. Now, I don't know right now whether it's going to be ARK Valentine's Day 5 or ARK Love Evolved 2. I kind of feel like it'll be Love Evolved 2 because, you know, I don't know why they'd do it different and change it again. So ARK Love Evolved was an ARK Survival Evolved event. It's the sequel to ARK Valentine's Day 4 that took place in 2019. The start date for this one is February the 11th, 2020 and ended February the 18th, 2020. It's only a week-long event because obviously Valentine's Day is only one day. So you'll be able to do some really cool stuff in this, obviously update. So ×3 breeding, and it's a little bit higher, obviously, Valentine's Day. ×2 experience, ×2 harvesting, ×2 taming. The colours from last year were red, magenta, light red, and white. Now, these have some really cool colours in Love Evolved. I will be putting the trailer at the end of this video for you guys to see last event if you haven't seen it, but they always add in new colours, and the difference with this one is they'll have new chibis as well. I was about to say I didn't think they were released, but they were, because the first time chibis were released were December 2019, which is crazy. New items such as the bow and arrow skin, Cupid bottom skin, flirty emote, love shackle skin, Valentine's Dino Candy, Boxo Chocolates, Cupid's top skin, Halo headband skin, and Teddy Bear grenade skin, which are really cool from last year. So the chibis from last year were the Dire Bear, the Griffin, the Sarko, the Trudon, the Pear Osaurs, and the teeny tiny Titan chibi, which came out in that update. So we will be getting more of them. It'll be interesting to see what else happens. I doubt there will be that much more exciting stuff. They've obviously confirmed this event is coming, but I just feel like because they're really working hard on getting Genesis Part 2 out now, I can't really see much changing, but I'm sure there'll be new colours, a few new items and chibis and stuff for the event as normal. So that is going to be the next update. So this Love Evolve will come with Genesis Chronicles Part 2, number 4. So it will be probably a pretty big update. You're probably going to be looking over 10 gigabytes. But yeah, that's really what's going on in ARK right now, to be honest. Like, it's not, to be honest, at the start of the year, it's never really that exciting for ARK. Obviously, you know, the 2021 videos that I do are always very exciting for you guys because you kind of get an understanding about what's coming up in the year. But the first 2 months are always a little bit quiet. You get the Valentine's Day event, you get a few little updates, but it's really just building up to the DLCs, which always release a couple of months. It's usually something like March or April. So this year it's meant to be March, and let's hope they don't delay it, as it is the final DLC for ARK 1, and I really cannot wait to see more. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. I will leave the trailer of Love Evolved from last year so you guys can have a little look about what that was like. And then, obviously, I don't think we'll get a trailer this year just because they're just really, really working hard on getting this DLC out. Leave a like, guys, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video.